Hi out there. So Gary and I recorded an update video a few days ago, and I posted a video that showed you how many times that I actually said so. Now that was just me. That wasn't Gary. There was actually more of them. So what I decided to do was just post the video. I hope you enjoy it. It's an update about what we've been doing, where we're going, things that's happened to the RV, and so without further ado, in the raw. Hi everybody, I'm Christine.
And I'm Gary.
And we are the Traveling Enablers. And I decided that we are going to do a small update video to let everybody know that we were still out there, that we're still kicking, and we've been very, very busy. Right, Gary?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So since we left and got on the road to head up here, we have stuff basically to show you from West Virginia, Maine, Vermont, Connecticut, New York, Rhode Island. Did I miss one?
India.
Oh, yeah, you have India. Not New Mexico?
I didn't take any pictures.
Eh.
We only drank beer.
Yeah, but you had a building that actually said beer here on it.
We did.
I'll post that picture. It's a pretty fun picture. We've been just really busy with friends and family and extended family, and yeah.
If you hear a loud noise, we're not getting run over by a plane, but we are sitting right next to the runway at Hanscom Air Force Base, and they go all the time.
Mm-hmm. Small to fairly decent size. You know, I grew up near an airport though, so they don't really bother me, and I actually enjoy watching them take off and land. So, but they are pretty noisy when it does happen. So, just a heads up. That is one perk that Gary has. He is retired military, and we are able to stay on the campgrounds for the bases. And you can probably hear a plane landing right now. Not too bad. It's a small one. So despite all the traveling and the visiting, visiting
would be the correct word. You've been playing Squirtle too much.
And I've been playing Squirtle too much, apparently. I'll let you know what that is too. But I found out recently that I also need to have surgery. So we were actually planning on heading west to go towards Chicago, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nebraska and North Dakota, not South Dakota.
Not South Dakota.
Not South Dakota.
We are trying to fill in the upper part of our map, which is pretty much the only area that's empty at this moment. But unfortunately, I found out I needed surgery, which means that we have to stick around for a month or two. Probably more leaning towards the 2. So, yeah. Basically, I'm having surgery on my foot, so I'll be in a cast and in a boot. So there won't be way too much traveling, so to say, but we might be able to show you some traveling even with more limitations. Correct? Yeah. And we are up here. I did have a heck of a time trying to find campsites. I probably could put up a whole video about RVing in New England at this time and the difficulties I found trying to get campsites, or the difficulties we found trying to just get around. I think the West and the South is pretty much definitely easier, I think, for RVing. But once you're up here, it is well worth it. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see, and yeah, we love it. So besides that, Gary, would you like to have like to update us on RVs and what's been going on?
Our RV has been perfect. With the exception of the toilet after repairing it, 15 times. We now have a new toilet. The hydraulics went out in
in West Virginia.
And we spent our time mooch stocking, getting parts to fix the hydraulics, and that all came together on the last day.
And we spent a week just walking down that one little aisle of the RV. The good news is that we found out our backslides were electric, so at least those would open.
Then right before we pulled in here, the water pump went out, so we now have a new water pump. The awning is working, which it didn't when we bought it, so a few repairs on that and adjustments, and they all work now. On our way to Kentucky, the stairs decided that they were going to deploy and then just flop around. So we now have a new motor and and gears on the front steps. I'm getting good at fixing stuff. There are a couple of friends out there who have passed along a little knowledge. So if you have questions, I have some answers. Maybe everything will match up, and
well, we even figured out an AC problem at one point too. We had one AC that was working, couldn't figure out why, and what was it? The power management system had to be replaced. We even discovered that a couple of the fuses weren't labeled right, and we got those working. It's very interesting when you buy an older RV, but I really think it's definitely worth it.
Yep.
And we are learning quite a bit. So, I guess what I wanted to say is what we're doing while I'm laid up, right? We're supposed to be having a company, right? Our friend might be coming back, which would be fun. And I'm going to be working on posting the stuff that has been, I guess you can say, backlogged. And we're also going to be working on trying to do some longer videos, so we can really show what we've been doing, not just in pictures. So I'm going to be working on my editing, and I know editing can be a little bit difficult, but I think that's the next step.
Yep.
There you go. So, anything else you want to say?
Nope.
I would like to say thank you to the airplanes for not
Landing.
taking off and landing while we do this little video. And yeah, well, until then, we will
Be safe on the road.
yeah, be safe on the road, and welcome to the Nut House.
Exactly.
Take care.